everybody, welcome to Down Home Diamond Painting and More. My name's Holly, and today we're going to do a couple of different things. I have a small unboxing or unbagging for some special drills that are going to go on this painting. So I thought it was appropriate that we do this unbagging and then go right into the WIP and chat for this, because we're getting pretty close to the point where I want to use these. But we'll open this up and have a look at what we got. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing great. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Tennessee. Nice weather. Nice and sunny. Nice and warm. It's just generally a beautiful day. Alrighty then. Here's our invoice. I'm going to leave that kind of turned upside down because you don't need to see my address. And that's just a packing slip for what I got. And on it says, thanks for ordering Jedi. I always get a nice little note on my invoices or my packing slips. And they always include me some cute little stickers here. Make something good every day. Well, I try to. We'll put that over there. I'm probably going to put that on my easel. Once again, get a beautiful little sticker here. It says sparklers. I have those stuck all over everything now. I order from her so often. And here's her business card. Diamond painting with sparklers. And on the other side, this is our website. And she also has a Facebook group. I'll link the website in the description box below so that you can order. And right now she's doing a little bit of a giveaway every month, so that's really nice. I'll be entering my order number once I get done with this video. But we'll just pull these pretties out here and see what we got, because I ordered all kinds of things. I didn't really know what I wanted to use. Kind of got a good idea, but not 100% sure. So I tried to order something to make sure it covered every idea that I could have. And we have some ABs here, and this is 743, and as you can see, these have a special iridescent coating. Looks really pretty under the light. And then this one's 3825, and that one also, it just has a beautiful iridescent coating. I do love the AB drills from her. Let's see, I ordered all kinds of sparklers. And then this is 742, another AB. So, those are looking really nice. And then I had an idea of maybe adding some sparklers to it. Or some glow glass, but I wasn't too sure. So, this is our pineapple glow glass. These are a little bit different. These look a little different than your AB sparklers. As you can see, the ABs are, fairly solid looking. And these, from the top, look almost like glass. Hence the name glow glass, I'm assuming. And these also glow in the dark, which makes them a really neat addition to some paintings. And then we have sparklers. And these are gold. And those are really pretty. Not your standard, bright yellow gold, more of the classic gold. And then these are 307. And as you can see, those are a yellow gold, or yellow golden color. Actually very pretty. And this is 436. And that one is a little bit more of a tan, a little bit more of a brownish golden color. And then this one's 444. And as you can see, it's a fairly bright yellow. So these are my sparklers and my ABs I'm thinking about using in my lion painting here. So we'll check those out as we go along here and see what we're going to add. I'm thinking I may just stick with the ABs and not use the sparklers. I'll just put the sparklers up for another painting. But we're going to get on with our painting here. And we're still working on Soul Keeper from Diamond Art Club. JoJo's Art. do definitely love this painting. The more I work on him, the more beautiful I think he becomes. Got him turned sideways simply because he's kind of big, and I'm working right here in the middle right this moment. So we'll move our paper over a little bit here. I'll move our Hello Kitty over a little bit too. And actually right here is where I'm going to put those ABs. Right here in this area here. I already have some white ABs, so I'm going to put white around the outside edge. And then I'm going to use the yellows for this center to make this ball glow a little bit. Also, I'm turning him around here so you can see the top of him. Also, probably in this area here, around his head, I'm going to add some ABs, make that sparkle. And then where the V's are up in here, and they're scattered in and out through here, and also out through some of this black out here, there's some blue ABs that came with the kit. And I'm using those, and I mean, they're actually gorgeous. I already have some of them over here. And I think together that's going to add a lot of sparkle to the picture. Going to add a lot of glow without overwhelming it. You know, there's a difference between bling and too much. You know, bling is a thing, but, you know, there can be too much bling, and I try to stop short of the too much. I like to get to just enough. But we're going to work on our lion here and talk a little bit today about life and how it's going. Been a pretty good week this week. I've had a couple of little Debbie Downer weeks. I guess kind of obvious in my past WIP and chats, but this week's been a better week. This week has just, it's been a nice week. Had a chance to binge watch some of my favorite shows. Had a chance to look at some of my, you know, things that I truly love to watch. I have Disney Plus, I have Discovery Plus, I have Netflix. Let me see what my puppies are after. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Somebody just going in and out of the house here. They decided they wanted to do a little woof at them. But I've had a pretty good week. I got to go to the movies this week. Got to go see Cruella, which is a Disney movie. And actually, to be a Disney movie, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I would definitely recommend it. Kind of one of those things, if I'm not real sure that it's a kids Disney movie, you know, it does kind of have a light side to it, but it also kind of has a little bit of a darker side to it, and it might not be the perfect movie for small kids, but, you know, a little bit older kids, you know, it is Disney. I mean, there's no nudity, there's no bad language or anything like that. It's just the storyline can be a little bit dark. So if you have a kid that's sensitive to that sort of thing, you might want to preview it a little before you let them go see it. You know, see if there's something about it that might be a little bit disturbing to them. But overall, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. It's the first time I've been to the movies in, heaven only knows. I pretty much know since before all the pandemic stuff started. I don't even think the movie theaters have been open that long, at least not around here. So we're just getting back into the swing of being able to go to the movies and things here. Been doing a lot of binge watching my favorite shows on Discovery. I'm one of those Discovery kind of people, you know. I like Discovery and History Channel, and Discovery Plus has a lot of that stuff. I'm, you know, Forged in Fire and Deadliest Catch and things like that. I'm not much into the, you know, docudramas or even TV shows that much. You know, kind of like Walking Dead. I've always kind of been crazy about that one, although I don't know why. Just something about it appeals to me. Like some of the crime shows. I think I have watched every CSI Miami that was ever put out repeatedly. Criminal Minds, I've watched every episode of that I can find. Every season of that I can find. So, you know, that's sort of my thing. You know, I'm not the classic, you know, she-male chick flick kind of gal. I'm a little bit more the action film kind. Guess that's come from being a tomboy all my life. You know, fishing and working on cars and doing things that were not traditionally women's things. But my mother was not a traditional lady either. She was raised of the thought that if it needs to be done, it doesn't make any difference if you're a man or a woman. If you can do it, you do it, and that's the way it is. So that's kind of me. I'm the kind of gal that if it needs to be done and I know how, it don't make no difference if it's something guys normally do. Whole lot of what slowed me down these days is the fact not that I don't know how to do things, it's that I'm just not physically able to do them anymore. But for the younger ones, if they'll take a little direction when they're trying to do things, I still got the knowledge. I just don't have the oomph anymore to do it. How's everybody doing? Y'all let me know what you like to watch on TV. I know a lot of people are into Grey's Anatomy, and a lot of people really enjoyed Tiger King, although I never even watched it. Just wasn't anything about it that appealed to me. But, you know, what kind of things do you like to watch? I know there are some of my fellow YouTubers that are definitely into true crime and things like that. So they talk a lot about that. Some of them are into books. Talk a lot about books. I like to read too. I'm kind of, you know, all over the scope on my reading. My TV and my movie watching's pretty straight down the line, but I'm pretty much all over the box when it comes to reading and music. I like about any kind of literature, as long as it's written in English and I can read it. Not too much into foreign literature, of course. But whether it's a kid's book, or it's a grown-up book, or it's a fantasy book, or factual, or whatever, I like pretty much anything. Same way with my music. I like everything from classical music to old rock, to new rock, to old country, to new country, to... I like everything. If it's music, I'll listen to it. Not too much into the stuff that some of the young people are doing these days with a whole lot of violent lyrics and very sexual implications in their lyrics. I'm not too much into that. I don't think that has a whole lot of a place in music, but each to their own. Each to their own. I'm not condemning anybody that likes that kind of music. It's your taste in music, and I think you should follow what your taste in music says. If it's, you know, if that's the kind of music you want to listen to, I'm all for it. Because it's your right to listen to what you want to. It's my right to tell you I don't want to hear it, and I'll go somewhere else while you listen to your music. It's the lovely thing about having rights. But we're going to be showing the progress on this. I'm probably going to be working on this painting for another, at least a week. I've made pretty good progress across the bottom, but a lot of this up in his face now is a lot of small bits of colors. And as I'm substituting out, you know, I have to put a little more thought into it so I don't end up messing up and putting the wrong color in the wrong place. But we'll be working on him a little while, and then I'll be changing over to some new projects. I've got some special projects I'm going to be working on further over in the year. Got some gifts I'm going to be doing for some different people. Some of whom won't know they're gifts for them until they get them. Some of whom, if they see them, they're going to know it's for them. So we'll be picking and choosing what we show on here, but we'll always be working on something, you can promise. Still working on my little felt animals that I've been trying to do. Not real sure about them yet. Kind of hard to get the hang of making a face out of a little gray ball of yarn. A little gray ball of felt. So I don't quite have that worked out yet. But I'm working on him. I'm working on him. Maybe next time I'll show you the progress I've made and see if you think it looks like anything. Or just a little gray ball with a white accent. Did some moving things around. Decided I didn't like the way my area was set up, so I shifted some things around, tried to give me a little bit more room. Give me a little bit more space to store things, and just actually gave me a chance to sort stuff out and look at it and go, now why are you keeping that? My mama used to say I'd hang on to stuff, and she would wonder why I hung on to it. Well, there's stuff now that I hung on to I wish I'd have kept on hanging on to, because now some of it's worth a lot of money. But in that moment in time, it didn't seem to have any value, so it ended up in the trash. Toys, you know, that I had when I was a child that are worth a lot of money now. My sister's quite a bit younger than me, so I'd completely outgrown them and still had them sitting around, so my mother gave them to my sister to play with, and of course, by the time she got done playing with them, they were just not in as good a shape as they were when I finished with them, so they just ended up going to the trash can, I think. Not ever sure what happened to a lot of my things. Some of them I lost. I know exactly where I lost them, so that was my own fault. But I've gotten a lot older and a lot wiser and figured out, you know, there's a time to hang on to stuff and a time not to. So I'm clearing a lot of things out. As you get older, you discover you don't need as many things as you used to. You like simpler things. You just like to simplify, get rid of clutter. About the only thing I hang on to, maybe I shouldn't, is different things I get in the mail, because I'm afraid I'm going to throw away a piece that I needed to keep and not, you know, have something that I need to have when somebody asks me for it. I sometimes get somebody else to sit down and look at it and see if I've got duplicates. After I look at it for a while, I can't see whether they're the same or different. So I sometimes get somebody to help me sort that stuff. But went through today, discovered I had some stuff I'd been hanging on to that the expiration dates had come and gone, and forgot about it. And I'm like, we don't want to keep that anymore. Some paperwork, I looked at it and went, no, I don't need that anymore. Don't have that, or the warranty time on it's already out, so I don't need to hang on to the paperwork on it. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff, reorganized. Got a lot of my diamond painting stuff out where I could find it. Had stuff I didn't even realize I had stashed away. And I haven't even been diamond painting that long. But putting stuff back and trying to hang on to it and not having everything I needed to organize it yet kind of kept me cramming it in closets and things. So today I cleaned it all out. Found a lot of really nice stuff that I forgot I had. So I'm going to be putting it to use. Speaking of pretty things that I'm putting to use today, show you my diamond painting pen. This, of course, came from Handmade Diamond Painting Pens and More. They are literally the only company I've bought custom pens from. I really do like this one. I love the fact that this is pine cone in here. And pink and purple is my favorite color combination, I think. So this one just looks really, really, really beautiful. Has the illusion of kind of like flowers or fish scales or whatever, depending on where you look at it. One real crazy about the shape of it, I don't think, when I first got it, but once I started using it, I realized it's very comfortable. And it's very nice on the days when my thumb decides it wants to bother me some, because this is a little fatter, so it, you know, a little easier to maneuver. I'll link their shop down in the description box. That way you can go over and check them out. Maybe order yourself a nice pen. And if it's your very first time ordering from them, if you'll let Carol know that I sent you, she'll give you a 10% discount off of your order. It's always a nice way to check out a new company, to be able to get a discount right off the bat. I always love saving money. But, you know, back to this whole cleaning up thing. I kind of felt like I needed to clean up after the evening out the other night. Like I said, it was really nice to get out of the house, be able to go sit down in a movie theater. The movie theater wasn't even crowded. There probably wasn't 50 people in the whole theater, so it was nice. Had some really good food. I'm kind of crazy about pretzels, so finding somebody that has a good pretzel bite is always nice. It's always really nice. Find somebody that has a really nice pretzel bite that's got a good crisp on the outside, but it's tender on the inside. And good cheese sauce too. And like I said, I've been binge watching my Discovery Plus and a little bit on Disney Plus. Not found a whole lot that I'm crazily binging over on Disney yet. Going to Netflix, watching some movies. Have Amazon Prime too. Cable TV is very expensive here, and it's a whole lot cheaper for me to get these streaming services than it is for me to try to pay for cable. And at least on the streaming service, I can pick what I want to watch. I don't have to watch what they want me to watch. So, it's nice. It's nice. I can just decide if I want to watch Deadliest Catch, or do I want to watch Forged in Fire, or do I want to watch Moonshiners. I'm kind of an old movie buff, so it's always nice when one of them has old movies for me to watch. I even went back and watched a movie this week from back in the 70s, one that I haven't even seen since probably the early 80s, if then. And it was a cheesy movie back then. It was a cheesy movie now, but it was fun to watch. So I've enjoyed being able to find some of my old favorite movies. Of course, then again, there's a couple coming out in the theaters that I'm kind of anxious to go see. I've been a Fast and Furious fan since the first one came out, so I'm looking forward to the new Fast and Furious movie. Always been a Marvel fan, like Iron Man and Thor and the Avengers. So Black Widow's coming out. I think I want to go see that one because it looks like it's going to be really interesting. I like Scarlett Johansson as an actor anyway, so even if I wasn't that much into a Marvel movie, I might go see it just to see her. I just like the way she portrays characters. I haven't seen too many others other than those two. I'm not into scary movies. My granddaughter the other night went to see the Conjuring movie that just came out. That's not my cup of tea. I'm not too much into the scary, modern horror movie genre. If I'm going to watch a horror movie, I want to watch an old one. One that leaves something to my imagination, you know, as to how nasty it gets. Although I'm, you know, do kind of like Stephen King movies. Some of them. Some of them, they've made them, you know, quite a bit more intense than I like. So, but I do like them. So, you know, in the comments below, let me know what kind of movies y'all like. You know of one that's coming up soon that you think just really might be a good movie? Let me know. I might see if I can get a chance to go check it out. See what kind of things that maybe I haven't thought about seeing. I might find something different movie I like. Different actor. Different kind of movie. Maybe a story I'm not aware is even coming out. And there's a whole lot of movies I just don't even see the trailers for, so I'm not even aware those movies are out. But y'all make sure, you know, if you're first time visitors here, hit that subscribe button so you can know when I put up new videos. I'm just a little old lady. I sit and work on this and that and talk a lot. I think that's my favorite thing to do is talk. Live in Tennessee. So, you know, I'm living what I feel like is about 2 steps south of heaven. Because it's pretty heavenly here to me. So if you're a first time visitor to us, well then, welcome. You know, hope you come back again, because we always enjoy having new folks with us. We always enjoy having company. Always enjoy hearing from folks. So, you know, got a comment, got a suggestion, got a criticism. I got a thick skin. I don't mind criticisms. Something I'm doing that I can do better. Something I'm doing that maybe you don't think I ought to do at all. Let me know. And I'll consider what you're saying. I mean, maybe I've got a habit here that I'm not sure I've got. That I'm not noticing, but you do. So, let me know. And we'll read all the comments. And if you want to comment back, I'll comment back. If you got a question, I'll answer your question. Got a criticism, I'll take it into consideration. But all that being said, I hear people moving around in the house in here, so they must all be back. So I guess I'll probably let everybody go for this time, and we'll talk to you later. And as I close, as always, my wish for you is may the sun shine warm on your face. May the rain fall soft on your garden. May love find you always. Y'all come on back. We'll talk again the next time. Bye, y'all.